What a great night. It's Wednesday, which means it's another beautiful episode of Drone Brews. Hopefully everybody's doing really well. I got a haircut. It's a good day. Oh, I've got beer. I've got the Presidente beer. I don't know. It's what is this? It's Dominican beer. I've got other beer too. We've got all the beers, and I've got a brand new co-host joining me for the very first time. A co-host, like this is gonna be a full-time gig. It's not really a great paid gig, no vacation time or anything like that. But let me bring him in here, Mr. Paul Feinberg.
No vacation time? I thought you said we were gonna have.
I am not. You get no vacation time. That was the deal. No vacation time, and there was no 401k when you signed up for this job. So, Paul, what is your job on this stream? What were you appointed to do?
I was appointed to be the best dang co-host and producer, and I think I've succeeded for my first week. We'll see how the weeks go on.
We'll see. So Paul's job is to line up people to come on the show, chat, but his primary other job is to make sure that I don't get absolutely shit-faced to the point where I can't wake up for work the next morning. So he's got a strikes and balance. We'll see if he's. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a girly drink. You can make fun of me all you want to.
What is that?
But I got to drink something, right? I don't know. My
Let
wife.
me see what you're drinking.
It's like some sort of a wine, like a watermelon.
Capriccio? Capuccio?
There you go. I never had it.
You don't have beer in your house? All right, we'll have to fix that.
I don't have any beer in my house. No.
Somebody said your shirt looks like a Dan shirt. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's not going to be able to comment. Yeah, well, I know. We'll allow it. Alrighty. So some of you probably have noticed we have new emojis in the chat. We have a Dobo tiger emoji, which I'm partial to. I love the tiger emoji. And then we also have this other emoji. I won't say the name, but I'll just drop the emoji in the chat. I got more of them coming. So if there's a specific emoji that you want, definitely go ahead and let me know. Drop a comment, and we'll make sure that we get some pretty dope emojis. I think right now we've got two of the most awesome emojis in the drone game right now. So what are you going to do? What's going on, Lover Attack? Thank you, Metro Drones. Appreciate that very much. So tonight, I've got 808 State coming on. I need to email him. Paul, this is what I pay you for. You're supposed to be emailing people to remind them when they come on the show. You know what? I don't think I didn't set up an email for you though. Did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, I need to do that. So we can make it all official. Like you'll have your own email. It'll say paul@originaldobo.com.
We're still working on the shared calendar too. So
yes, that shared account. That's a shit show right now. I don't even know. I don't know. It's always is, but I got to find where 808 State. 808 State. Where the hell is he? You know what I mean? Where did I put that email from 808?
Did you actually send him a link?
I'm pretty sure I did. Shit, this is why I'm really bad at stuff like this. I haven't shipped anything. The stream? I think the stream's looking pretty darn good right. Hello, where are you at, man? Where are you at? Let me see. Where is he at? I sent him a link on Wednesday. Hey, ready when you are. Can you see the backstage, Paul?
The backstage?
Okay, that answers that question.
No, I guess not. I'm not that cool. Right. You haven't set me up with the real admin rights yet.
We got to fix that. Oh, there he is. He's there. So we're going to see. We're going to bring our guest on. This is usually the point where we're freaking out because we screw up the audio, but not today. We're going to bring him in. I'm bringing him in here. There he is.
What's
the man,
up?
The myth, the legend. Mr. 808 State. How are you doing, man?
I'm very good. I'm on your show. Can't get any better.
It could. I could have sent you a swag bag or something. What are you drinking?
Can you show this?
Yeah, you can show whatever you want. This is my channel. That's allowed. Oh, you're drinking John Bean. Okay.
Yeah, diffused with some soda. So
diffused. So what time is it out there in Hawaii?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay, so that's the perfect time to start drinking. I like your attitude, man.
Yeah.
You're already drinking. It's 3 p.m. He's drinking Jim Beam. I love it. So part of the reason I want to bring you on the show tonight is because, you know, we're sort of rearing, what is it? Been almost 90 days now since everybody's gotten their hands on the EVO. And I know you specifically have had an issue with the EVO 2. Probably something that, you know, nobody ever anticipated, and I surely didn't. And you made me stop and check mine in slow motion to see if I was having that issue. You had the vibration. Some other little minor things happened. So how was that process with getting Autel to warranty that out?
At first, it was suggested that the propellers were damaged. I told them that I didn't have any crashes, that I didn't suffer any crashes, and we checked on the propeller, and one of the rivets actually, it always got stuck when you try to turn it to a certain way. And I think I have the propeller right here too. So the propeller gets stuck on this part right over here. So it does not really it doesn't really open up. So we thought that the rivet was the issue. The rivet was not the issue. The issue was actually the arm itself. There was a seam, or there is a seam right here, and the glue towards the motor side started separating. And because of that separation, it gave the arm more flexibility than it should have. And it damaged the rivet due to the vibration. So
Gotcha.
I actually was able to film it somehow after I was criticized not filming it. And then I showed it to them, and Autel, they were really good about it. They sent me a brand new drone without even waiting for my old one to come back. And I was like, hey,
as they should have. Drone. Yeah. I mean, as they should have, because I mean, you know, when I first saw the video, when I first started hearing talks about this, I was like, no way. But then when I saw the video, I was like, oh, damn. I'm like, that could have been catastrophic. So it's good to see that they warranty it out. And with the new unit, you're not having any issues at this point, I'm imagining.
Not at all. And even with this last update that they just dropped, I think yesterday, 2.50, it actually got even better. They gave way more options. They added on the smart orbit finally, and it's been great. I have finished 4 batteries before I came here. So
really,
yeah, I got a total already with this new unit. I got already 140 flights with like 270 miles. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah, we've been getting hit with some rains today. I just updated both units and haven't yet got a chance to test it out, but I'm looking forward to getting it up in the air. I got another new product for it. I can't wait to try that. I think people are going to be pissed with this product because they probably just bought these other ones. But anyways, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. And I think a lot of people will be really happy with this. So, I mean, me personally, I feel like the EVO has been, you know, it's lived up to the hype. It's lived up to the hype for the most part. I don't know. What do you think? What was the drone you had previous to this?
Prior to this, I had a Paradigm Alpha. It was a $600 drone.
That's a massive upgrade.
I know, and I was in the market for a bigger one, for a better drone. I worked hard for it, almost a year, banging overtime left and right. Yeah. And I was debating what I should pick up. I was thinking about the Mavic. The problem that I have is here in Hawaii, we have a lot of no-fly zones. So really? DJI products, DJI products for me here, where I fly, and the purpose that I do, I just don't want to run into those flight restrictions. That's why I chose back then the airports.
Is it the airports?
I have an airport right here. The airport and the 5 mile range from that. Away from that, in between, there's not really much to film. And then you have on the top of the mountain, you have the damn military base, and that one has like a 20-mile radius.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So, and then on the other side, you have another airport, and then on the corner, you have another airport. So everything within those 5 miles has the beauty spots, and you want to fly those. And with those DJI drones, you're gonna have issues.
Yeah, that's something I guess I didn't really think about. You know why? Because I think I just think, oh, you guys are on an island, no big deal. But I guess that's a harder place to fly because you have these airports where, you know, you're going to have restrictions that are much closer to where my airport, I can get away from it. But on an island, where can you really go? And with these DJI drones, you just can't get away from that. So what is your go-to settings right now with the Evo? You're filming in log at all, or you're just sticking with the standard color profiles?
I tried doing the log. I'm not a big fan because, to be honest, my videos usually when I film whatever I film with, I try to bang out the footage just right off the bat that it comes out perfect, so I don't have to much color grade, change anything, brightness, contrast, whatever. I wanted to buy the filters from you guys, and I had it all set up, but bills came up, and I needed to pay those, so I had to retract the money. I gotta wait until I buy the ND filters, unfortunately.
So
but
how about I'll send you a set of ND filters out to Hawaii.
yeah, as soon like I said, as soon as
I will
can
send
afford
you.
it.
I will send you a set of ND filters. Like, don't pay for them. I will send them out to you. For being on the show tonight and taking time out of your day, I will give you the ND filters. I've got like 5 sets here, so I'll send you the set of ND filters. Just when we're done, shoot me an email with the address, and I'll make sure Zach. I'll give him the filters I have here to send out to you directly.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah. I don't have a swag bag to give, and you got the Jim Bean, so we'll get you some ND filters because it does make a difference. I think the biggest thing that I found was having ND filters with the Evo 2 to control that exposure and the shutter. It did help, at least for the stutter, because anytime you start filming in 6K, I hate to say it, these SD cards, like this typical SanDisk SD cards, I don't think are really fast enough to handle a 6K write speed. 4K 60 is like the max I would ever suggest to somebody, but I think not before long we're going to see that drones will start taking CFast cards. I think. What do you think of that, Paul?
Yeah,
crazy.
most likely.
I think we're going to see CFast cards in drones soon enough to handle these higher write speeds. What's that, Paul?
What type?
I don't know.
CFast.
Probably the smaller ones, which I think is
the new Sony Type A's.
Yeah, the new Sony types. What do they call it? What are they calling those?
They're Sony Type A's. So A is the smallest one. B is like,
See, that sucks that everybody's making sort of their own type of CFast. And it's not like a standardization. That's sort
everybody wants to be special somehow.
I know it's a monopoly on the market. Really, is what.
Right now, Sony's the only person making those Type A cards for the new Sony A7S III. That's awesome.
And I know Blackmagic has some, and I know Gigabyte has some, but they're not Type A.
No, the only one is that Sony Tough card, and you're going to be paying a high premium for that G Tough card. I don't know if it's worth it though at that point. I would be personally waiting for the M Tough. The M Toughs are more affordable in there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
This shit's expensive. That's all I know. I need to have another beer at this point.
I'll drink.
All right, let's try the 420 strain. I don't know if I don't know if there's anything actually in there that would indicate that it's actually 420, but I'm all about it because it's going to be 420 pretty soon here. Where it does smell. It does have a smell to it. I can't explain it. This is an interesting beer. It's called Sweetwater 420 strain Mango Kush. Kush. I don't know.
It could be from Hawaii.
It could be. You have mangoes in Hawaii?
Oh, we get all kinds of fruits over here. You wouldn't believe. They're probably gonna make coconut beer pretty soon.
Got all types of fruits here too.
So the one thing that I can recommend is the Samsung Pro Endurance around the 128 gigs for the Pro, and I mainly film in 6K. So by the time I deplete all 4 of my batteries, I got like 3/4 filled with this, and I have no problems.
What size SD card are you using for when you're filming 6K like that?
128.
128. Yeah, I need to definitely step it up. I've actually scaled back filming in 6K just simply because I really do notice that it stutters. It really lags, like it's just not hitting the SD card fast enough. And I think that's an oversight on a lot of these manufacturers' parts when they put out these units. I think the only one that's going to get that right is going to be X Dynamics, because they're going to allow for SSD support with their units, which I think is huge, especially for people who want to film in these high speed, high frame rates, and higher resolutions. They're going to need that bandwidth. And I just don't think, SanDisk, I'm probably going to change out most of my SD cards away from SanDisk. So you're suggesting Samsung for SD cards. I need to go on a binge of looking at the fastest read writes for the micros, because they're not very good on the market right now.
Yeah, I chose the Pro Endurance because I had the EVOs before, and the EVOs didn't really work out. Not even on Afi on the 4K.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I stumbled over this Pro Endurance, and hey, it worked out great.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to give that a go. Hello, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man. I really do.
I appreciate you having me, man.
I just, I wanted to have you on for a while now. So
I was nervous as hell, though.
Why? Why are you nervous, man? You make videos all the time. Why would you be nervous?
When I make videos, I'm by myself. I don't have.
But when you're doing a live stream like this, no, not at all. But when you're doing this, listen, dude, I've gotten absolutely wrecked online here. I mean, you guys saw me pour. You guys watched me pour beer a couple of nights ago. I don't know. Probably a couple of weeks ago. But anyways,
I did.
It doesn't matter. When you're doing a live stream, you just sort of pretend that everybody's at home in their underpants, which they probably are. Like there's times, I'm not going to lie. There's times if I don't stand up on the stream, it's because I don't actually have pants on, which is 50% of the time. That's a visual for you guys. You're welcome.
All right.
I didn't need to see that.
Right. But I'm putting it out there. So this is also the most highly moderated chat. Ricky Britton does not have a moderation.
All the wrenches out there.
What's that?
All the wrenches out there.
All the wrenches. This is a sea of wrenches. Like Lover Attack, he needs a wrench. This guy needs a wrench. Give them all wrenches.
I got a question for you. What kind of computer are you using to edit that 6K, and how does it perform for you?
I built my own rig. It's actually an old rig. It has a i7 in there, the 5300. I run a GTX 1080 Ti. The rig is like 4 years old. It has 16 gigs of RAM, and I run a 500 gigabyte SSD card. Hard drive. That's pretty much it. So it works as long as the video doesn't go over 10 minutes. As soon as it goes over 10 minutes with 6K, DaVinci Resolve is very GPU related, and it sort of starts the stuttering. So I usually pre-render first, do a section of 10 minutes, and take out whatever I like afterwards from that.
Are you using proxies when you're editing by any chance?
Usually not. I everything is from scratch. All my videos are from scratch.
Okay. A couple of times I've done, like, at least with the AK footage from the EVO AK, I've had to use proxies, but not often. Paul, what's the highest resolution you've tried to edit on yours so far?
I've max I've ever done is 4K.
Okay.
4K.
We're gonna see what AK does on Paul's rig, because Paul is using a Mavic Pro as of now. He's gonna be. We're gonna have him start using the EVO 2 8K for his shoots.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously. Because it's just sitting there. So you start using the EVO 2 8K, pump out some stuff with that. So
now you're gonna make me really have to get my Part 107.
You're gonna have to. I'm like literally twisting your arm to get your Part 107, because you absolutely should. Now is like the perfect time to do it, because with everything going on with this virus, it's the perfect time to sit down, study, put in the work. It's such an easy test. And I'll say this here. The easiest way to get a good baseline for the 107 test is to watch Tony Northrup's 1 hour long video.
I've watched a number of times so far.
I can barely stomach Northrup on a regular day, but I watched that video several times, and I'm going to tell you, it was really good. I even listened to it on the way to the airport to take the test. And that right there, I will absolutely credit Tony with probably one of the biggest reasons why I was able to pass the 107, because of that. Like, the way he breaks things down is absolutely amazing. He's got such a knack for being a teacher, and it really shows. That video was awesome.
It's great because he has a TV to kind of walk you through.
Right, and that's helpful in itself. That's really helpful in itself.
And I believe there's a downloadable guide too, so you can actually.
Yes, he's got a cheat sheet. He's got a cheat sheet as well. So,
how is the COVID stuff going in Florida, anyways?
Right now, we're. I'll tell you it like this. Let me break it down for you like this. I will tell you how COVID's doing right now. Right now, Florida is doing phenomenal. We're the best. We're number one with COVID cases. We're absolutely doing amazing. Nobody has more cases of COVID than Florida. We lead everything in numbers here in Florida. Nobody does better than us with COVID.
I work in the
we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We have like a ridiculous amount of COVID cases. Although I don't I've not necessarily met anybody with it because I am still healthy, but I mean, they're out there. They're there. It's like, does a tree fall in the woods? I'm sure it's there. So, but it's going.
You want to know how many we have on this island?
How many? Really?
One active case at this point.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they implemented a 14-day quarantine for anybody that flies here.
Right. Well, see, exactly. Florida's like Disney, and everybody goes to Disney. And it's like fast pass line, great, and they're right in the fast pass line. I mean, they're all like elbow to elbow, like, hey, you over there? No, it's fine, it's cool. They're coughing and hacking on everybody. I'm just like, I was in Kohl's the other day, and this guy was behind me, this elderly male, and he was just hacking up the storm. I mean, just losing his lung. And I turned around and looked. I said, "You all right?" And he's like covered in like spit and stuff. I'm like, cool. I'm glad I chose to return stuff through Kohl's. So I mean, I think it's just, you got to be smart with all of it. And but yeah, I mean, so far it's not terrible down here. I haven't seen the terribleness of it, but I don't know. It depends on who you watch, where you watch.
I'm not quite sure about this whole COVID because I don't know anybody who had it. I don't know.
I've never, like I said, I've never met anybody. I don't even know,
I only hear about it on the news. I read about it in the social media, and I'm like, what? And I work at the jail, so
okay,
we don't have any. It's like, really?
Yeah, I work at a school, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Because that's getting ready to come back in August here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's where our county is going digital from home until the 20th. So next week they'll start digitally, and then on the 20th, so 2 weeks from now.
Digital learning is not going to happen here at my home. My home, the kids are going to go to school. They're going to do the right thing. They're going to go to school. They're just going to do what they got to do. But I need them out of here. Out of here. I need them out of here.
I have my 3-year-old who's going to start August 17, and he's going to be preschooling 5 days a week. And I was like, here's the door. Go for it.
Here's something. The Gucci pilot says, Ken, if you're already a fixed wing pilot, part 107, 61, you can get it. Takes 30 minutes online. You can take that extension class. So my thing was, I wasn't sure, because the way I interpreted that was you had to fall within X date in order to be granted that extension. So I wasn't sure, because technically I have to renew my part 107 in October 19th to be exact, is when I have to renew it. So I'm not sure if they're going to let people back in. I don't think they are, though. It sounds like they are just content with letting people do things online. I hope they are. I hope that's the case. I really, really hope that's the case, because if they are, I'm just going to go through the online portion, which would be way freaking easier for me, because then I can study and just take it at my own leisure, and not, because I feel like when you take the 107, you don't after you pass the exam, you forget, like directly afterwards, you're just like, fuck it, I don't need that information. And that's sort of how I am right now, is because I'm like, I know things, but it's sort of dark. So I got to refresh my mind with everything.
Yeah, lucky for me, I have like a place that's like 15 minutes away from my house to go take the tests. So not too far, but so I really have no excuses.
2 hours. I got to drive 2 hours, and it's only Tuesdays and Thursdays between 2 and 5.
That's good.
To answer Brad Hendo's question, I am a IT technician for the school system, and our school system, every single kid has a laptop. So I work every day inside of middle school. And
what did you say to a parent today, Paul, about their laptop? Paul, what did you say about the laptop today?
I pulled a Dobo and just hung up on him.
He says,
"Wow."
He says he pulled the Dobo.
Let's just say this week has been super stressful. This week the teachers have come back.
And if you ever want to switch out co-hosts, I'll take care of it.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you know. This seems to be working good. If you could keep this schedule on Wednesdays and have Jim Beam ready, I don't know. We're going to see. So far, I'm telling you, we've got the next couple of shows. We have some really interesting creators coming on, because one of the things that I wanted to start doing was I wanted to get creators that may not necessarily either have a massive following, but also have creators that don't necessarily just do drone related content, right? That they use a drone, but that drone helps them when they make other content. So that's what we're doing. That's Paul's job, is to get those creators on. I'll handle the drone guys because they're like my people. They're my people. We it's a brotherhood of blades.
Well, next week we have a really, I don't want to jump too ahead of myself, but I think we have a really good guest coming on next week.
He's good. He's good.
Oh, so I wasn't a really good guest then.
We didn't say that. Paul's terrible.
I did not say that.
All right. We're moving Paul. Paul's gone. He's done.
Gone. I'm fired. I'm fired. You're fired.
I like Paul's shirt though. I need a shirt like that. You guys have that in 6X?
Which the back to the one or the Orange Theory?
It's
back up to the safe distance. Yeah, I need
that. It was a Woot T-shirt. I'm a diehard Back to the Future fan, and my friend texted me and said, "You gotta check this out." And so I looked at it and I'm like, "Oh!" I forwarded it to my wife, and she's like, "Buy it," because she likes the whole safe distance. She's hardcore about that, so she said, "Go buy it." And I'm like, "All right." And she knows how much.
I think she keeps telling you that because she doesn't want us to hang out because she's afraid I'm going to corrupt you.
Well,
that's the problem. That's the problem. She knows I'm going to corrupt you.
All she knows about you is you drink a lot, and
I drink on Wednesdays. I stayed out really late. I drink on Wednesdays, Christian holidays, Tuesdays, Thursdays.
What day did we go to? What day did we go to BJ's? What day?
I mean, I don't drink every day, just like every other day. It's not really alcoholism per se. It's you take the edge off. Sometimes you're like, you just want to take the edge off of things, Yeah.
That's like I did. I had to have like 4 of these before I came onto the show because I was like, oh my God. And I was going since 2:30.
That's how
it's like, oh my God.
Some days I'm like this, I'm like, no, I'm just joking. I'm not really like some days. I don't know. But sometimes you just like, fuck it. You only live once. Have a beer, have a relaxing koosh. That's what they call this. It's YouTubeism. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Trucker. That's exactly. But it's okay. It's fine. Paul, she'll be okay. She's gonna be like, you know what, this Dobo guy, he's all right. He's not out to corrupt me.
I mean, once I tell once I tell her you're my boss, I mean, I guess she's like, she can't. Who's
signing the checks? Who's signing the checks, Paul? So. Dude, I'm excited though that 808 State was able to come on because I wasn't sure, man. I wasn't sure. I was getting ready to email you, be like, "Hey, where are you?" And I looked down at the corner and I was like, "Oh, he's already here. This is fantastic."
To be honest, I've been in and out that link for the last hour and a half.
You may have caught me periodically. I was in and out. We were testing it because if you guys don't notice, we didn't have any problems. It was seamless. We were able to bring guests on, a co-host. The audio.
There was no audio problem.
No audio issues. Wow, that's amazing.
I really like StreamYard. I think I'm going to go with it.
You know what? And here's what they did. This is what made me. This is what twisted my arm. Because for members only, we were doing a stream. Like there's going to be a members only stream that's happening this month. And the cool thing about this stream is I'm going to post the link in the community tab, and the first people to click that link will be able to get into the stream. Right? So you can have up to 10 people. So we can have 10 people sort of drinking and hanging out. And then, when somebody gets tired or passes out from drinking too much, that could happen. It could even be me. We'll pull that person out of the stream, sort of drag them out, throw them out of the stream. And the next person comes into the stream. And it's going to basically be like a free for all. But the rule is if you're going to participate in that stream, now I can't say you have to drink. I can't say that legally. Paul, what does the lawyer say? Can I say that?
It would entice.
They said you could do whatever you want. It's your channel.
They said I could do whatever I want. So we have to drink something. So we'll have a drink, and then that's going to be the stream. But it's going to be more like we'll do some bullshit. I don't know. It's going to be offless. It's not going to be posted live, so it doesn't matter. We can do whatever the hell we want. Jake, you can do whatever you want, man. Jake's like, can I smoke, bro? You can do whatever you want. I don't care. I won't even ask you what you're smoking.
You think these streams are crazy? We'll just wait till those.
Wait until the members only streams. So the way you get into the membership, there's the link on the channel. You join the channel membership. One of the perks of being a member is you get emojis, funny emojis. We've got this fantastic emoji. This guy, one of the drone greats, Mr. Billy Kyle. We got the Dobo Exotica emoji. I'm going to be adding more. So like probably most of your favorite creators, I'll add them. They don't care. They're not going to care. So I don't know. Who's somebody else? What is another emoji we should make?
The 808 state emoji.
You gotta make some sort of wrench.
An 808 state emoji. You send me a PNG file, we'll do that.
I had one thing to say about that though. I tried to join your stuff for $1.99 a month, and it blocked both of my PayPal accounts.
Really? I wonder why. I don't know. I don't have no control of that.
So after this, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna grab my credit card and run it through that. So
yeah, I mean it's gonna be emoji. Yeah. I don't know if we can do that. He'd probably try to copyright strike me. Like, I don't know. We're gonna just do all the emoji. I'm just gonna make them all. I would do Aldrin. Aldrin be funny.
Hell no, Roy.
What do you say? Who are saying? Oh yeah, let's. No, we should. Devil horns and everything.
Let's make it like a big old X, you know.
But he can't comment in here. He can't. Did you notice he can't comment in here because
we have amazing wrenchers.
It's a wrench bang every time he comments. Every time he tries to comment in my chat, the wrenches are just going to wrench him out of here. It's not going to happen. So we'll do Sean Oz, most positive channel on the earth here. So a couple of things too. I wanted to talk about spin up, spin down, that whole deal. Wouldn't be an episode if we didn't plug it. So Spin Up's going to be happening very soon. It's going to be a live stream event. One of the things that we're adding to the event, which Kelly's going to go into more details about this, is called the Dronies. It's sort of like awards. It's going to be called the Dronies. I know that's the most creative name we come up with. That's my fault. So we're going to have the Droney Awards. There's going to be different categories, and you guys will actually get to nominate creators and pilots for those Dronies. There's going to be 4 different categories with one special category at the very end. And you'll be able to nominate people for that, which I think is pretty cool. So we're still working out, fleshing out all the details, but Kelly's going to have the list. He's going to go over that on his first Friday stream, which is happening tomorrow. So that's going to be pretty cool. Or tomorrow Thursday. No, Friday. I'm sorry, Friday. So be sure you're watching Ready, Set, Drone first Friday. He's going to go through all that good jazz. Yes, category for best crash. That would be a good one. So far this year, I don't know who's crashed more this year. You? Would you crash? You didn't crash this year.
Well,
did you hit a tree? You hit a squirrel?
I don't know if it was this year. Was it? No, it wouldn't be this year because.
All right, let's address this right now. Hang on a second, because the Adventures of Fat Man and Blobbin. Okay, so don't anybody mute that. Don't mute it because I want to address it. So this gentleman was sent over from Jerome Worship because he wants to box me in a charity match. I will tell you what, and I said this to Dan, if Dan wanted to box, he can step in the ring. He can step into the ring and box. Don't send your friend to box. I have no problem throwing. I'll throw gloves. That's fine. But that's fine. Okay, no one sent you. Fine. All right. Of course, nobody sent you. If you want to box, you set up a ring, sanctioned, of course, and all the whole shebit, and we'll box. I may get knocked the fuck out, but that's okay. I am totally okay getting knocked out because you know what's going to happen? In about 30 minutes or so, I'm going to regain consciousness and I'm going to go back up, just like Rocky did. I'm going to sort of I'm going to be dazed and confused. And I may not be able to go back to sleep for a couple hours. I don't know, but I may get knocked out and I'm going to get back up again. Okay.
With a 30-minute.
I don't know, but somebody hit me with the salts, Paul, the salts.
Oh, okay.
Paul, the salts, Paul, the sniffing salts, Paul.
Sniffing salts. When you get knocked out, it smells really bad and you wake up.
Paul, what? Paul.
I'm not.
I told you. Switch up the Pauls.
Paul's done. Paul's fired. Oh, God, Paul's fired again. All right, you can come back.
It's not a violent person.
Paul.
He keeps this distance. Do you see the shirt? He keeps the distance.
Paul, but I'm keeping a safe distance here.
The salts, Paul.
He stays out of range.
The only salts left. Never mind.
No.
Paul, you're watching the chat, Paul.
My wife's got plenty of salts, but.
All right, well. We're not going to go there tonight. That's a story for another day. Paul, are you watching the chat? You're trying to moderate that chat. You're moderating the moderation chat. Or the fuck? I got one more beer. My goal was I was like, all right, I'm going to go with only 2 beers tonight, but I'm almost down with this one. And I have one more Presidente. So we're gonna have to go with that.
Whiskey. Oh yeah.
I don't have a problem with you by any means. I just think it will be fun. Yes, because boxing is fun. Sure. Let's set it up. Fuck it. Let's do it. We'll live stream the whole thing. I don't know if it's loud or what.
They gonna fly down to Florida?
Huh?
They gonna fly down to Florida?
No, he's here in Florida.
Oh, he is. Oh.
Why don't you guys bring it to Hawaii? I can be your corner man.
Oh, that would be fantastic. A boxing fight in Florida.
In Hawaii.
Yeah. That's just phenomenal. You'll buy the beer. All right, fine. I figure, what do I got to do? I just got to dance around enough. I'll pull a Mayweather, just dance around enough and be all right. All right. You're in Apollo Beach. Set it up. Your people call my people. That whole thing. I don't fucking care. Let's fight. I'm drinking and it's Wednesday. Don't ruin the best day of the week. Wednesday. All right. Let's talk about the days of the week again, right? Because apparently people don't understand this. You have Monday, Tuesday, you have Thursday, Friday, right? Sort of like, all right, Monday, it's the first day of the week, and it's like, Tuesday, you're like, shit, I have a long ways to go till Friday. You get to Thursday, and you're like, fuck, I'm almost at Friday. I'm not quite paid. I'm sort of broke. I just wrote a check to the grocery store. It may bounce if they cash it today. Crap, they have that digital cash thing. Shit, I'm definitely fucked. Now I'm paying a late fee. That's Thursday. Then you get to Friday and you're like, fuck yeah, it's payday. It's great. It's a great day. You're going to get drunk. You're going to meet all your friends. It's a great day. But Wednesday, you're sort of in the middle. You're at this hump and everything is downhill after there. And then you realize you flip to, you're like, I can grab a beer and life is good. And it's Wednesday because then you have drone brews and it's just that sort of happy sweet spot because Wednesday, nobody cares about Wednesday. So why should you? That's why it's the best day of the week.
It's the best day of the week because my week starts on a Friday. Friday is my Monday.
So when's your Saturday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday's your Saturday. See, all great things lead to Wednesday. All great things lead to Wednesday.
I'm still trying to debate how I'm going to explain to my wife that I just finished half a bottle in like
don't you blame me. I don't want to hear you blame me. I don't want to hear you blame me for that. That's not my fault.
I did already.
But as they say, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you send me the your address via email so I can make sure we get those filters out to you.
Oh, the filters. Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Hey, it was awesome to meet you. You got a new subscriber right here. Everybody else,
thank you very much.
Subscribe. Go out and subscribe.
Yes. And Paul, can you make sure you put 808 States channel in the chat, please? We got to make sure we're the goal is what we're going to be doing is doing a better job of descriptions on these videos after the videos go live. So that way you guys can find all that useful information and all that good stuff.
I just started a new YouTube series too. So
everything
I've learned within the last 12 years doing YouTube or doing like anything about filming, I will be sharing in there.
Oh, so, good stuff, man. Well, that's more of a reason for people to subscribe, man.
Everything about lighting, about camera angles.
Not know who 808 State is? I don't understand.
Because I came back 10 months ago. I started this channel 12 years ago. I did random stupid stuff. I was a young kid. I was dumb. I was stupid. I was just doing motorcycle things and wheelies and running away from cops. And I gained a following within. Yeah, I gained a lot of following during those 6 months. But then my brother died during one of those videos, and I stopped. I came back to the channel because the channel was something that connected my brother to it. And 10 months ago when I restarted, at first I was going the same route, motorcycle, but since I'm not doing the crazy stuff no more, and I got more better equipment, I end up with drones, and I stumbled over your channel, and I was like, this dude is so cool. He's totally honest. You are the reason why I bought an EVO too.
I appreciate that, man.
So, and I didn't mean for you to spend the money.
I didn't mean for you to spend the money, but that's awesome, though.
Hey, I had to because I wanted to upgrade.
But that's the thing. It doesn't matter when you start or finish your channel. There's no like end and destination. I think that's what's so cool about YouTube is that you don't have to really have an end goal, right? There isn't an end goal. It's not it's not a measurable task that you can complete.
Yeah, and what I really like about it is because my brother's videos are still within that channel that fall under the Eye Candy episodes. And it always reminds me and it always keeps me pushing forward and now that I'm gaining following through the drone stuff, I'm trying to get following through YouTube, just how to set up your own stuff, especially now with COVID-19. Everybody's home. And a lot of people are going to be watching, and a lot of people are going to start streaming, going to start doing their own thing. And a lot of people are very insecure about themselves, just like I was when I first started. That's very true. And I was not really comfortable in front of the camera. I mean, if you watch my first videos of that, I don't know what I did, but
I was the same way. Go look back at my very first videos. I was never on camera. I was never on camera. It was my hands. People knew what my hands were. I was always afraid to be on camera, and I didn't know how to talk to the camera. And then when I first started talking to the camera, it was really awkward because you just don't know how to be. So, you know, trust me, I'm right there with you.
I'm trying to relate that to other people. Plus, all my products I buy myself, and I work hard for my money, and I have kids. I have a full-time job. I'm doing all these videos on the side. Yesterday, I filmed 4 episodes, edited 3 episodes, and uploaded 3 episodes all in one day, just because I took a day off from work.
Man. That is absolutely freaking awesome.
I just wanted to launch all those videos before I came to the stream, and I was so excited for the entire time that I was invited for here. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to be on Dobo's channel. And she goes, oh my God. And I was like, why? And she said, is he going to corrupt you?
I don't know why everybody thinks that.
Because I bought the drone because of you. I wanted the ND filters because of you. Because I always show her the newest stuff.
This is, if you guys are curious, this is 808's channel. Does, like I said, great work. Check him out. If you guys have a free moment, you want to check out an awesome channel, this is it. 808, you're at 1.75K subs right now. I like it, man. I'm digging it. Let's see what's
1.75.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I just had 1.65 before I came here.
I did not have anything to do with that, man. With that, how much Jim Beam did you have?
Half the bottle.
Okay, well, maybe that could have a little bit to do with that, but no, I would say this, man.
To get more.
Keep doing exactly what you're doing because it's you 100%. I mean, that's you know, part of the whole process is just really having fun with the content you create. Because if it's not fun and it feels like a job, why do it?
Exactly. And for me, filming was always fun, and I always used to love it. I had to get rid of it at first because my job, I work at the jail. We do a lot of 16-hour shifts, and you bring that stuff home, and then you have problems with your wife, you have problems with your kids, blah, 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 blah. And I just couldn't fathom, because Hawaii is very expensive to live, and it's really hard to gain any equipment. You wouldn't believe what I went through to pick up this EVO 2. You know, that's $2,000. And for $2,000, I have to do 1 year of overtime just to afford to live in Hawaii, feed 5 kids, and have a job where I do a lot of 16-hour shifts. So I want people to be able to relate, because money is always tight. And especially now with COVID and all the layoffs and stuff, I know it's tight. And I want people to be able to make a determination before they jump to buy something. That's why I appreciate your V-Copter video so much, because you cut straight to the chase and you say, hey,
don't fucking buy it.
It's total rubbish. Don't buy it. And people are going to jump on it. And that's the reason why I picked up this EVO 2. I've seen your Mavic stuff, and I've seen where you was on a parking deck, and then you got irritated with the mask. And you was gun shy because you crashed almost 2 times.
Yeah,
and,
it happens,
you know what I mean?
man.
And it's like, and I was like, this dude, I really like his shit. And sorry. I really like his stuff.
Here, let me do it. All right, say it again. You say it again. Shit. I got a button. Oh, damn it. I'm late. It's fine. Say it again.
Shit.
Hang on. Try it again.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Shit.
Yeah, the beer's fucking with me. It's fine. It's fine. The button sometimes.
It's the delay too.
It's, you know what it is? It's like I have these ducks that are supposed to moderate the channel, and they're whack when you say something wrong, but they don't work. They're union ducks. They're very flaky. Sometimes they do their thing. Sometimes they don't. It's just a shit show. It really is.
Yeah.
I digress.
So I just want to make sure that I relate to the people, or that the people can relate to me, that whenever I buy a product or a product itself, I was offered a few. I mean, I only have 1,700 or 1,600 subscribers. So when companies contact me and they ask me, oh, you want to review this stuff for us? And then there's some of them that tell you, oh, you want to buy our product for 50% off? It's like, why would I buy your product if I want to review it? You know what I mean? It's like, And then some other ones, they offered to send it to me, and then they said, "Oh, it's to Hawaii. It's so expensive to ship." And I was like,
Hawaii is the best place to do anything. It would seem like it's just gorgeous over there.
Oh, well, the Big Island especially, because out of the, I think 12 climate zones, we have like 7. We have desert, we have snowstorms, we have tropical, we have
snow in
monsoon.
Hawaii.
Yes, it's right. It takes me an hour to drive up 13,000 feet up in the air, and there's snow up.
Nope. Good Lord. Well, I really appreciate you coming on tonight, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Always welcome back. How do we say goodbye in Hawaii?
Aloha.
Aloha. Oh, that's right. I should know this from Lilo and Stitch. And mahalo is hello.
No, mahalo. Yeah, it's thank you. It's more like
thank you. Okay, mahalo.
Appreciate it.
I know. I'm just messing it all up. You're going to teach me when I go to Hawaii.
Yes, definitely. Come. I told you. I'm going to
crashing on the couch. Tell your wife.
No, I have a guest room. I have a guest room.
Perfect. Then I'm crashing in the guest room. We're going to Hawaii.
You can sing? Can you sing?
What do you want me to sing?
Anything. We have a karaoke bar right here.
Then if you got a karaoke bar, we're good. We're gonna get arrested. Hopefully we know people. Hopefully know people there. It's fine. It's gonna be good. We're gonna burn the town down.
I have a 1-acre lot right here, and there's like barely any neighbors.
Perfect.
And
great.
The one across the street died.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Well, I can't wait, dude. Thank you so much for coming on tonight, brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Paul. Aloha.
Hey, it was great to meet you, dude.
Dude, that is a nice guy, man.
Very genuine.
Very genuine. So
everybody's got to be themselves, man. Everybody's got to be themselves. That's the word for the night.
So part of the reason why I brought you on here too, Paul, as a co-host, is because when I drink too much, I have to go take a piss. So I'm gonna need you to hold this down here, moderate the chat, talk about what are you gonna talk about, Paul? You're gonna tell them what we got coming up here next week.
Ooh, next week. All right, I'll talk about it.
Paul, I just need you to do your job, Paul.
Yeah, people in the chat have already been telling me I'm not been doing my job, guys. I'm sorry. This is my first day on the job. I'm kind of getting used to it. So just give me a little bit of slack if you could. I'm sorry. Next week, Ken and I have been talking. We want to kind of mix up some of the guests that we're having on this channel, and not just do completely drone people. We're going to bring in some people that maybe not necessarily have drone focused channels, but they might use a drone. And next week, a guy that's really close to me as far as somebody who's been a mentor to me to really encourage me to get out there and do YouTube has been Sydney DeYongzen. And I met him at Camera Camp this past year. I don't know. I got lucky. I got to go to Sony Camera Camp. And so I reached out to him this past week and said, hey, would you like to come on to the channel and do a live stream with us? And so he's going to come on next week. He's going to give us a little bit of a kind of his backstory and kind of how he managed to run his channel while doing a full-time job. And then he's going to we're probably going to ask him a little bit how he uses drones in his daily life and content. He actually crashed his drone, crashed it at Camera Camp into water, and it was bye-bye. So
God bless it anyways.
You feel better?
Yeah, I slightly feel better. I am going, now that I have done that, I am going to open another Presidente. Delicious beer. All right. You know what a little birdie told me?
Thank you, Julio. Thank you, buddy.
What Julio do? What Julio do?
He just said I'm doing great on my first day. I mean, I'm a little. I told him I'm a little lax.
You're gonna get in the swing of things. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Who's this Paul guy?" Paul's a good guy, and you know what? Like I said, we could have hired somebody else. We could have
hired somebody better looking, and
maybe. But you know what, though? At the end of the day, I know there's two things that you're good at: scheduling. You put up with a lot, and you answer calls. So that's the three things that I look for. So there's that. And you're not Bob White. And you don't support
you have a pretty darn good deal on a Sony A7S3.
You did get me a damn good deal. You did get me a damn good deal on an A7S3, which I'm really excited about. That was a damn good deal.
I'm really
glad you did that. You knew I wanted to get it, that you were just like, I'm gonna order it.
I'll order it before you get it. Sure.
Ron, that's That's ridiculous. And I can't even do nothing about it because he's a moderator. You can't say that in the stream, Ron. You can't say that in the stream, Ron.
What did Ron say? I didn't.
Ron, look what Ron said in the stream about Bandcamp or Sony Camp.
What do you say about Sony? What's the kind of?
He said Ron said this one time at Sony Camp. I got a lens stuck. In his, Ron, you can't say that, Ron. You can't do that. Why would he say those things? What the hell? This is a family show, Ron. Profanity and mild, whatever. There's no delay. Eddie, you broke it. Refresh your window. So we're at 9:52. What a great guest. What a great way to kick off the new stream. This is the new stream. I like it. Well, it's Drone Brews, but rebooted. Drone Brews. I'm a little buzzed already. Drone Brews Reloaded. What are you swinging on there? Caliente. Next week, here's the deal, Paul. Next week, I fully expect that you're going to have some reasonable beer. This is Drone Brews.
Okay.
We're going to work on that.
I'll tell my wife that we need to add it as a write-off. Okay. Yeah. She'll be okay with that.
I don't know. I have a shirt. You know what that shirt says?
Fly.
No, it says easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, Paul. Damn it, Paul. All right. So we're going to get ND filters out to 808 State. We got the 8K. We're going to get over to Orlando. And then what else we got here? Oh, I got the shirt, the fly shirt. That's supposed to be, where the hell are those shirts? Teespring is so slow with shipping, dude.
Maybe next week I'll be able to sport it on the show and be able to.
I wouldn't hold your breath because I ordered a shirt that took 3 weeks for Teespring to print. One of my subscribers said that Teespring shipped the shirt to the wrong address. I had to get that fixed last week, so hopefully they get their crap together.
Oh, Flypath, he's here. He said I didn't know you were at camera camp. I didn't see you, dude. I mean, I'm not one of the cool guys. Yes. I didn't get to hang out with all the cool people and go like the tours and stuff like that. But I did get to go that last day, which was I agree. Withdrawals, I would go back. I paid full price for the plane ticket and to stay at a hotel. I would do it again. Heartbeat.
It looked awesome. It definitely looked awesome. It sucks with everything that's going on, nowadays that we can't have meetups and things like that anymore. Because, I mean, man, could you imagine how fire that would be to be able to go back and use a A7S3?
I mean, it's amazing when you go to the Sony, like any Sony event, really, the Alpha event or even the camera camp. I mean, just tons of Sony cameras. Check out whatever the heck you want. I mean, I think I had the A7R4 and a 24 1.4. We even had that like $14,000 lens or whatever, that 600 millimeter. It was just crazy.
Got a new member of the Brew Crew. We got to redo that. But we got 808 States, the part of the Brew Crew. Way to go, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Tentos says, hey, Ken, thanks for the ticket to Spin Down. Tentos, I saw your post about it, and I was trying to figure a way to go, but there's just no way I can do that. Plus, go to Spin. I'm going to Austin to film, and I'm going up to Tennessee, so it was just way too much travel to try to swing plus operate a business. So I'm glad you enjoy it. Rocky, man, I appreciate that, man. He says, another great and extremely entertaining show. Stay original. Eddie Nunez is part of the Brew Crew. We're going to press this. I really don't like this button, Paul. We need new.
I don't even have a button, man.
We should get a button for you. Can you get a button?
I got plenty of buttons, but
we'll have to get a new button. No, I have to redo the sounds on all this. You know what it was? I rebuilt the PC this week, and I think I accidentally lost some of the sounds. I don't know where they all went.
I saw that case. Pretty cool.
It looks good. It looks better. It's definitely better.
Eddie Nunez. Oh man, that guy.
There he is.
Awesome. I saw him earlier tonight. I'm not going to say where he was.
Oh, where was he? Where was he?
Oh, he's. I see him every week. He goes to Jake Sloan's.
Jake stream.
Yep.
That's right, because Jake streams just beforehand. Ron's asking me, when am I coming back to Seattle? Jeez, I wish, man. Everybody want to see Dobo versus Billy in a drone flap. You know what? I want to do that too. Him and I would need to find time. We don't even have time to film our podcast lately. You know what I mean?
He's too busy getting FAA citations and talking to them for 15 minutes on the phone.
Yeah. Well, we know where that one came from.
Yeah, I might have watched it today. I might have finally listened to it today on the way to work today. But
yeah, that one that was a bad deal. That stemmed from those dickheads over at Drone U, no doubt. Only game in part of the Brew Crew. Woo! Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Brew Crew. It's like I said, we're going to kick off member only live streams, possibly Saturday night. This is the best money I've spent at Lon. Lon, what are you doing, dude? I don't even know what Lon's doing. And
Ryan, the best money you could spend.
$10 super chat, man. Really do appreciate that, my friend. Not necessary, but always welcome. Thank you so much, my friend.
Ryan, you should spend that $2 on a membership, man. Yeah, be a member.
Ooh, Ryan came over from. I first saw Ryan over in Drone Warships. I sort of strict that from the record. What'd I say? I saw that over in Drone shit. So yeah, I don't know. Too many streams to have time to sleep. There are a lot of streams. Are there a lot more streams on Wednesdays than there are on Thursdays? What days is the best day to stream? I guess I feel
like Wednesdays is like the day everybody streams.
Wednesday is the best day to stream, but Saturday night, I think we're going to schedule that members only deal. And it's gonna be good. I get some more brews. I'll get some more 420 strain Kush, and that's it. Oh, but I got distracted before I went to the bathroom. Was the Mavic Air 2 is set to receive compatibility with a smart controller this week.
Ooh,
it's in the PDF file.
Have you been using that drone a lot lately, or what?
I have.
What's the main drone?
I did. I've been using it a lot. I'm charging batteries again. I used it today on a shoot.
You know, it's funny. I have the Mavic 1.
Easy to get out.
I have the Mavic 1, and I never have. I have 3 batteries, and they're all the original batteries, and they never swollen up on me. I never had.
I don't get it, man. And it's not that I'm doing anything different. I store my batteries at about 60%, like just a little over 60%. Like that's the ideal amount that I want to store them at. And I mean, I use the drones like. I get it. It could happen if you have a lot of drones because then you can't fly them all. But I make it a point to rotate them. I try to fly a different one, almost every other day, depending on what shoot I'm going to. Like this weekend was the Mavic 2 Pro. Yesterday was the EVO 2 I used on a house. And then today I used the Air 2 because it was just photos. It was just photos. So I don't know. I don't think it's anything. And some people say that heat has nothing to do with it either, which is hard to believe because it's been almost 105 down here.
It's brutal. I mean, this week I've been working outside actually for 3 hours a day, having to check out laptops to parents because they're not allowed in the school yet. So
okay,
it's been all I gotta say. It's been brutal. It should not be. We should not have to work outside in Florida. There's just no way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that. DJI warranties this other battery out for me because it's fairly new, so that would save me $148.
It's crazy.
I hope so.
So crazy. I think I have the Mavic 1, and I think I got it from Amazon, from their warehouse deal, and I think with Fly More pack, I think I paid like $800. And when they sent it to me, one of the batteries was bad, so they gave me back like another $100. So I think I paid like $730 or something like that for like the Fly More pack. So
I got to address this one too. So Cigar Nation says he's waiting for his bracelet. Listen, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the bracelets. I put the bracelets over on DroneWorks' store because it was because I'm not even going to lie. I talked about these bracelets for free. I must have got hit up about 60 times for these bracelets. 60. My DM blew up and I was like, yo, Zach, can you do something to simplify this? And it was just easier to put the bracelet on the DroneWorks store as a free item. So that way all somebody has to do is click there enter their email and their information, and boom, we mail them out a bracelet. No questions asked. It was just easier because otherwise I'm sitting here filling out, and my penmanship absolutely sucks. And to fill out all this envelopes and stuff, that would have been a pain in the ass. So I put it over to the DroneWorks store. So if you want a bracelet, it's going to be there. That's where it's at. So there you go. So that's where you can get your DroneWorks these things. These shit. I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know. My wrist is broken or something tonight. What's going on here? Before that thing. It's going to be on the DroneWorks store. That's going to be on the DroneWorks store. And yeah, I think that does it. We're right at 10:02. Good stuff. Not necessary, but do it anyways. Timothy, thank you. And you guys don't ever have to to say something. I'm seeing all the things. I'm trying to read the chat the best I can, man. For those seeing a lag with the voice, restore your page and it's fixed. Yeah. So one of the things is, so we switched. I guess we didn't talk about this really, didn't we? We didn't talk about this.
You briefly said it.
I said it, but I didn't really go through it. So one of the things is that we restored. Oh, hey, you're back.
Woo! Party in the house.
Uh-oh.
I'm here.
You're back. You still got some more booze?
He's got a whole bottle.
So one of the things is that we are streaming using StreamYards now. So StreamYards recently announced that they had 1080p streaming. And at first I was like, no way. But then I went on the website and it was $49. It's $49 a month for StreamYards to stream in 1080p for their pro version. It's $49 a month.
The 1080p.
So yeah, so you can stream in 1080p. It's $20 a month without it. But then I started thinking about it. It's sort of worth it because look at all the struggles I go through to use XSplit. I'm streaming 4 times a month, basically, sometimes more. It's too much. It's worth it. You divide it up. That's, what is that? $15, a little less than $15. I can't add, apparently. A little less than $15 a month.
It's like 3 packs of beer,
Exactly. So it might as well just pay for the $49 and just do it. How many people are paying that? Probably a lot of people. I bet you there are a lot of people that want to stream in 1080p. They want a simplified process, and they're going to pay it because they honestly make the whole process of streaming so simple.
It's really easy if you have a bunch of people in the stream like we do here. It's just sends a link to whoever, and they can get in here really easily. So that's why he chose. They want
to see how a filter goes on the EVO 2 8K. Paul, you chat stuff.
Filter goes on the 8K. Well, I don't have a filter. I'm gonna have an 8K. I guess I'll have a filter pretty soon. Maybe I'll tell him he has to send me a filter, and I'll do a video on it or something. I don't know.
I thought you said he's your boss. He didn't give you any filters yet?
Well, I mean, he just hired me this week, or he says I'm his boss this week, but I haven't seen a paycheck yet. So anything is possible, right?
Paul, don't talk, Paul.
I can't talk smack about my boss. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
These things are a pain in the ass to take off, though. I think oh no, that's right. This filter's gone. That's right. I don't even have an ND filter on this 8K because I gave them the filter.
Does it come with a filter?
It does come with a UV filter, but I took the filter. If you look at the 8K, I took the filter off. The whole reason why we have these filters, anyways,
because you gave them the original. They gave the one it came with, right?
Filters. So
and they didn't bring it. They didn't ship it back to you.
They may have, but I don't know where. I don't know where that's at.
Do I get a filter with this drone?
I'm adding it to it right now. Relax, Paul. Relax.
Oh.
This is a prototype. I'll make sure you get the full deal. I'll give you the full deal.
With my Mavic, I think I usually leave the ND16 typically on the filter is what I fly with.
Well, yeah, you're. I don't think you're going to be flying at night, so you'll probably want something like this. Is an ND4. That's an ND4. That's on this right now. So that's the ND4.
You barely have any.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's ND4. Maybe that's actually a CPL filter. That may be a CPL. You're probably right, Aled. That's probably a CPL filter. But this is one of the prototypes. I have boxes back there with the actual real filter in it. But I'll make sure there's a filter on there before I send it your way, Paul.
So
I don't think you won't. You're gonna like it. I think it's gonna take good photos and video. Plus, too, being in Orlando, it's probably gonna benefit you better than the Mavic because where you're at, there's probably gonna be restrictions and stuff, even though there's not actually a restriction. So
I have run into that on occasion, and I'm just like, oops. But I don't have my Part 107, so I've never been paid for anything. I'm just letting you know.
Paul, they want to know, what camera are you streaming with?
Right now, I'm streaming with the A6600. So,
what color profile are you using, Paul?
I am using the HLG3 Ken.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I set it as a standard. I don't know if it changed when I had to change it down to 1080p. It should be.
Let me see.
Oh, you look crystal clear.
Over to my color profile.
I'm using Ken's color profile, and if you don't know what that color profile is,
there
might be a video on it.
You can stream in that color profile.
There might be a color.
Wow, that looks better. You can stream in HLG. I thought you couldn't stream in HLG. Apparently, you can.
HLG3 straight out of the camera.
That looks really good. I did a good job with that.
Ryan C, new member, man, doing a super chat, and now you're part of the family. Welcome.
Thank you, Ryan C. Eddie's like in the start shit because he's like, he goes, you're looking sharper than Dobo.
What? Dobo, are you using a 64? Still?
He just doesn't have lighting.
What is that?
I am using a Falcon Eyes RX 18T for my studio.
Can we allow it?
Dobo, are you using your A6400 still at your desk?
No, I'm using the A6600 right now.
Okay, so you and I are on the same camera, so it should be just as sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, what it is. I have different lighting. It's probably this light here. It's probably the key light. Your key light's probably a tad bit warmer than mine, I bet. But I bet
5600, 55,
Metro drones.
Metro in the brew crew.
Metro, man, look at you. You're hired now.
so hey, for anybody who has audio sync issues, if you just refresh the page, it fixes it. It's something to do with StreamYard's buffering. So if you have an audio issue, just go ahead and refresh the page, and it should fix the issue. It should. I'm not saying it will, but it should. Let me see. Do I crank up the brightness? Is that too bright there, Paul?
No, it looks.
That looks better. I think I was underexposed before. I think with HLG you gotta like overexpose slightly.
Yeah, I just set my. I don't know. I looked at my screen on my 6600, and it's not usually the best test too because the screen is not very accurate on the Sony's. But
no, and are you still nursing that mango beer? Is it the same one?
I'm not.
Paul has better bandwidth. Dobo has too many.
Well, I am the one doing the streaming, the upload.
You have too many. He said you have too many FPV bills, which is probably true. Your wife's
not wrong. Not wrong. Absolutely not wrong right now.
If you really, really want that A7S3, you might need to cut back just a little bit.
I have. So this entire month, I have not spent any money on FPV for 5 days. Well, that's a lie, because I did have to buy a motor because I burnt the motor out on a shoot the other day. So I had to replace a motor, but that doesn't count because that's a repair. That's not an addition.
And Eddie, in his defense, I mean, I suck. I can't fly FPV at all. I mean, I really want to get with Ken just to look what the goggles look like when he's flying it, but that's about it.
We can do that. We fly some analog. I still got 2 or 3 analog quads we can fly. We got Leonard Oglesby into the brew crew. Oh, I gotta press that button, and then one more, and then wait one more for Ryan.
Delay on my end, huh?
I don't know why. Maybe it's your cam link, or maybe it's because you're coming in a little too crispy. See, Eddie's crispiness comes out of
No, I'm just the stream. I always get you guys know you can see the super chats coming in before I can. It's weird.
Really? Where's that come through? Where are you looking at?
On the comments section of StreamYards.
Oh, see, I'm not looking at StreamYards. I'm looking at the actual stream.
Okay.
So because StreamYards, I do think StreamYards does delay, like as far as comments go, but I don't look at actually the comments there. Man, that's great though. I can just leave that in HLG now, and then that's fine. I think if I turn that light off, because that blue hue can sometimes screw with the colors. I guess I'm neurotic. I just need to build a LUT.
Just wait till Eddie. Wait till he gets the A7S3 in October.
I think
whatever.
Eddie's trying to screw with me right now. I think that's what Eddie's doing. He's just screwing with me. He's just trying to screw with me right now. And that's what you're doing, Eddie. You're just screwing with me all the way across the board. Let me fix these skin tones, because if I come over here now, it's just too dark. No.
Congratulations, Michael Matthews. He just bought a EVO 2 from you and Zach.
Who's that?
Michael Matthews.
That's too bright. Michael Matthews. Is he in the chat? Oh, okay, there he is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he bought a EVO 2 Pro off Zach at DroneWorks.
Okay.
Good choice, my man. Good choice.
He'll make sure he gets it out to you. They're finally in stock again. Shipping. Thank God.
The best customer support you can get. I wouldn't probably buy from anywhere else right now. I mean, there's
I totally can. I can totally agree with that.
What's that?
They only have 2 people working there, I think. Taylor and David. There's the only 2 guys that I always end up on the phone with all the time. Taylor and David.
From where?
At Autel, customer service.
Oh,
Customer service.
So when I went out there wasn't very many people there. There was like 4 people in the office. Not, and that was back then, and I don't think they've enhanced that at all. Kishan said, you mentioned at the beginning of the stream you were testing something and hinted at people. Oh yeah, well you'll see that very soon. I have a video coming out on what I'm testing right now. It's for the EVO 2, so you guys will get a chance to see that video very, very, very soon. I think for the most part, most of you guys will be pretty excited about that. So I know I'm digging it, but I can't talk about it until they give me the green light. So as soon as we're allowed to talk about it, we will have a video on that one. I promise you. So
I have a question for you.
What's up, man?
Do you have the prototypes for the 6K, the ND filters?
Do I have the prototypes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
You want to send those to me, signed by you, for me?
No, I'm just going to give you a brand new box.
We can give you the original ones, man.
Yeah, I mean, because the original ones have like the proper I don't know if I'm saying this right, the knurling, like where you screw it on and off, because the prototypes don't have like the proper knurling, and it can make it a little bit harder to unscrew the filters than it is if you have the ones I'm going to send you are going to be right. Like, I know you're not going to have problems with that. That's why I want to send you. I have them like,
you got to sign up.
I'll show you how many boxes I have.
Do we lose audio?
No, he just walked away. He's looking for how many boxes he has. He said something earlier about 5. So.
Oh man, I'm about to get fired. I was looking at the wrong stream. Like,
I've got 6K, 6K, 8K, 6K, and then another 8K. So, yeah.
Don't forget to sign up.
Sign them. I'll have to open that.
Sign them.
You need. You will. You will open it and you will sign it.
They'll be available on eBay later in the month.
Negative.
People.
No, negative. There will be in the back. You see how I get my trophy wall in the back over here with all the stuff that I.
So you got to use these though. You got to use them.
No, the box will be there. You signing the box, not the filter.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best. I'll just
open it and sign it right now so I can see it. It's on video.
I didn't have a fucking pen. Like, who has a pen anymore? I'll find a pen. I'll put something on there.
You're right.
I'll be like, here's your fucking filters. No, I'm just joking.
Right.
I won't do that.
Write it. That would be totally original, right there.
You'd be stay original. Open the package. You'd be like, well, here's your fucking filters. What's that supposed to mean?
There would be Dobo.
What do you use these filters for? So I'll send those out tomorrow, so that way you get there. Because I know if I send them out tomorrow, Hawaii. God, I've never shipped to Hawaii. I have no idea how long that's going to take.
More expensive, but
no, it's not. Honestly, it's not. I don't know why people keep saying that though. It's in the US. I mean, it's slightly more expensive, but for something like this,
Who you
It's not
shipping
that
with?
bad. I usually ship with FedEx or UPS, or sometimes I'll ship USPS. USPS has been screwing me lately, so I like to ship FedEx because FedEx is good.
And UPS can be more expensive to Hawaii though.
Do they charge you more? Do they charge you like an import or anything for Hawaii?
It's because it's a distance. It's like 2,500 miles. They have to go over the ocean, fly.
Paul, what did you just say, Paul? Do they charge you an import? Why would you get charged for an import into a state,
the U.S.?
Paul?
Come on, I don't know.
Hey, how much
Paul's
gas?
Fired again.
How much do you pay for gas right now?
Ah, Jesus, Paul.
A gallon of gas.
Oh, yeah, how much is gas over there? We pay. I think it's like
gas is $2.25 over here. I think right now $2.25. I paid how much? $4. That island's small enough. You better walk. $4.
No.
Yes, Metro DroneWorks does have these filters in stock, my friend. They are in stock. What?
Wow.
What?
Welcome to
That's
Hawaii.
insane.
A gallon of milk right now costs $6.
Do they sell cows though? Do they sell cows?
We
I
do.
I'm milking my own cow.
Buy a cow, to be honest.
Because they're from Hawaii. People pay more for the pound. That's the reason why we export it. We're not using the meat here.
That is unreal, though.
It's totally counterproductive.
So what was it, like $8 a gallon, like a few years ago when gas was just out through the roof?
Oh, when gas was super expensive, it was like $6.25 a gallon.
California. When I was in California last time in San Francisco, it was like almost $4.60 a gallon or something like that for gas. But I also filled up pretty close to SFO, which you're filling up near an airport, they're going to rip you off. There is a gas station in Orlando though that has the most expensive gas. It's right there by those outlet malls, parallel to I-4. You know what I'm talking about? The gas is like $6-7 a gallon.
It's like $20 around there.
They probably get only like a few people there, but they make a ton of money off of it. So
Michigan Adventures wants to know how much is a bottle of Jim Beam?
When it's on sale, it's $20.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad. Yeah. You know what I found? You can't ship alcohol, apparently. Did you know that? You can't ship alcohol.
Oh, I buy it all the time from Germany. They ship it here. I don't get it.
They ship it?
Yeah.
Somebody said they can ship all alcohol. I thought you can ship alcohol.
I thought you could too, but
you're allowed to ship alcohol, though.
Yeah.
Somebody said you couldn't. They lied to me.
Yeah,
they were trying to save you, but
there's no saving me now. Now that I know that you can.
I'll make you a deal. When you send me the filters, I'll get some Hawaiian beer, Big Wave, and all that stuff, and I'm going to send it to you.
I like Big Wave. Big Wave's good. Big Wave's good. That's a deal. That's a deal I'll take.
We have a couple of local breweries over here. I'm going to pick up some beer from there, and I'm going to send it to you.
I need to get out to Hawaii next. I gotta get out there.
Yes.
You want to take your employee with you?
We can see your wife going to let you go to Hawaii, Paul?
Oh yeah, she'll have to. She'll only go to camera camp.
Well, then just tell her it's a business expense, Paul, and then we go to Hawaii. We'll just stow away in a cargo plane and crash at the guest suite of Mr. 808. And we'll just fly the jailbreak broken drones. I'm already drunk.
I told Zach back then already when he asked me if he could come over. I told him bring Ken.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have a couple of offers to go places, and I said we just need to finally take advantage of it and just go, because not traveling this year has sort of sucked. Not being able to go places sucked.
Right now, the problem is you have a 14-day quarantine, so over here it's kind of sucks until this COVID sort of is done. But
all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. So check it out. Next week we're gonna have a whole new slew of new emojis, additional emojis. So we have 2 emojis now. I'm gonna work on adding more emojis this entire week. They got to be approved and stuff. How drunk do you have to be to explore new possibilities? I'll let you know in the morning. I never rule out anything when it comes down to possibilities.
I don't think he even has to be drunk to be.
Exactly. I don't have to be drunk to do anything. I just naturally do it. So we'll have new emojis, the whole shebang. This coming up in New York. We'll do a New York. We'll do a statue. Well, they already have a Statue of Liberty emoji. All right. Well, Eddie, we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have a special emoji. We'll have to have a special emoji. So, all right, that's going to do it. As always, I appreciate everybody for stopping in, hanging out, drinking a beer, drinking a brew. I am going to wrap it up here because I'm probably not going to wake up in the morning. It's going to be another one of those days. So
I don't think it's that bad.
No, it's going to be that bad. So, all
You
right,
only
guys.
had like 2 beers.
No, I did not. I had 3 plus the one I had before I started the show while I was eating pizza. I have pizzas on Wednesdays.
When you come to Hawaii, you got to be alcohol fast. You got to be alcohol proof.
We're going to be foolproof. It's going to be Fireball.
Hoorah.
We're just going. We're going to go hard. All right. Aloha, everybody. As they say in
Aloha.
Hawaii.
Mahalo.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Take it easy,
Mahalo.
everybody.
Later.
I'll react if I had to. Put some things in the past too, and don't let them distract you, but react if you have to. I'll react if I had to. Put some things in the past too, and don't let them distract you, but react if you have to. Yeah. React if you have to. Yeah.
Paul, the stream's over. Good night, Paul.
Oh, you're still here? Hilarious.
You'll see it later.